Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined on the line by the promoter of last night's clash between King Addies and Bass Odyssey. It's Andrew Digital. Andrew, the clash was billed as settlement of all settlements, but in the end, we didn't get a settlement, as the clash ended prematurely during the tune-for-tune rounds, with the score standing at 2 tunes each. As the event's promoter, can you tell me, is the official result of last night's clash a draw, or does it go down as an Addies victory, as they had won 2 of the earlier rounds to Bass Odyssey's 1?
Well, that would be my opinion, you know what I mean? But clearly there was a lot of people there last night who is viewing their opinion. The order would be out. Last night the dance was a truly history, you know what I mean? So, it's hard to call, you know what I mean? You don't know what the outcome would have been if we had some more time. We needed some more time last on the second, you know what I mean? I tried to get people into the venue early. I tried to promote it as an early dance, but that some people didn't get on until later on. There were still people on the road coming up from different places, not knowing that the venue was closed at 2, you know what I mean? So it was just unfortunate that happened, but the people that was there, I know, enjoyed what they got. And tonight in Tampa will be the real settlement, you know what I mean?
As far as I understand, the clash ended early due to the request of the police. Can you explain why this happens? Well,
Connecticut law is like right now they're shutting down everything at 2 o'clock, you know? My understanding when I booked the club that they close at 3 o'clock, but then, the dance was being promoted for a while, so within that time, maybe some incident happened around the community, around the clubs, that they were closing them down at 2 o'clock. They had cops last night. Security guard was cops, and the cops also show up to make sure that the people was out of that club by 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate that we couldn't get any more tried, but it's just the law. You know what I mean? You can't go on the law.
I know as a promoter, you like to make sure people go home satisfied, but does the fact that last night's clash ended in a draw almost turn out as a blessing in disguise, as the stakes for tonight's clash in Tampa have now been raised? It's now like a Game 7 of the NBA Finals or the World Series, as we're guaranteed to have a clear winner this weekend.
Yo, listen, real talk, you're right. It's like a Game 7, it's like a Super Bowl. One game. No more, that's one. You know what I mean? As a promoter, I'm glad for the hype on this dance tonight, because I know that people coming from near and far. People who didn't plan to come and hear what happened last night is on a flight, or they're driving down right now to see this dance tonight. Tonight, Clash of Champions, settlement of all arguments tonight. And there will be a clear-cut winner tonight.
Addies won the first 2 rounds of last night's clash before Bass Odyssey rallied back and won the thirds. Which sound do you feel has the momentum going into part 2 tonight?
Tough question, because, the reason it's a tough question because I know that both sounds is very well prepared for this dance. So, last night, we say last night, you may not get it back tonight. We hear last night, you may not hear it tonight again. And you're sure to hear some different songs that you didn't hear last night. This is 2 big professional bad, sound of the business we are playing, so I can guarantee you, so you're not hear the same songs from last night. You ain't hear some of them, but I guarantee you hear some songs you didn't hear tonight. So, it's hard to call who's going to really capitalize after last night.
Will it be the sounds who learnt the most from last night's clash and who best adapts their game plan who emerges as the winner tonight?
Yes, I think so. I think so. The sound that could really connect from early as a crowd and to the end of the dance. Because sometimes you have to have energy all night. You can't just have energy to 1 or 2 rounds, because people remember finishing more than what they remember the start. So the sound to me that finished the best tonight will take that trophy. Not really that trophy, but they will take the title of the Clash of the Champions. You know what I mean? We don't have no trophy, We don't want nobody to say this bias or that bias, and Want the crowd them just see it as what it is. Two bad sound. And just leave in saying a sound win. And this dance is bigger than a trophy dance, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? This is a real personal grudge match between these two sounds. I've been going at it for years.
Approximately how many people are travelling down to Florida for tonight's clash from New York and the Northeast?
Yeah, man, a lot of people, you know. A lot of people. Because I got to the airport in Tampa this morning and I saw so much people that was at the dance last night. I was shocked. You know, people just drove back to New York and jumped on a flight, and this is good for Sound Clash Gibbo. I haven't seen this hype on any dance in years and years. So I have to big up King Addies and big up R.E.S.E.T and big up the fans them, because Clash is really back and the hype is on it, you know what I mean? I'm glad to see this big sound. It's two big sound drawing the kind of attention that only some superstar artists can draw. You know, big up yourself also, Gibbo, because you're playing an important role in a Sound Clash right now, you know what I mean? So I have to big you up at all time.
Much appreciated. Certainly my role is nothing compared to the role you play yourself, though.
No, sir, your role is very important, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, people like that voice, Gibbo. When I hear that voice, Gibbo, you know, say a Gibbo. You know, sound like nobody else, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Your place is there in Sound Clash right now, so I have to big you up. All aspect, you know what I mean?
Thank you very much for the compliments. Last night's clash took place in Connecticut, which is part of the tri-state area and close to New York, where, of course, King Addies hail from. I would therefore assume that there was a lot of Addies fans in attendance last night. Do you think the support will be more evenly split tonight?
Definitely, because Addies is far away from home tonight. And basically, I think it's also far away from home, but you know, it's a bad sounds like Addies and basically have fans everywhere at the end of the day. But this is a real mutual ground for this clash tonight. Real mutual ground.
Do you think the fact that the crowd will be more evenly split will have an impact on the outcome of the clash?
Definitely, because I think that the sound that wins is the sound that worked the hardest tonight. That really worked, put out 110% and captivate the crowd. And so there's some real different thing tonight. There's something unexpected. I'm going to win this dance tonight. And a regular thing tonight. I have a company A game tonight. A game all the way.
King Addies and Bass Odyssey will meet for the second time this weekend in only a few hours' time. Super D's Bar and Grill is the venue in Tampa. If you're in Florida, make sure you get down to the venue. Clash of Champions dead this time. Andrew, I know you're an extremely busy man this weekend. Thank you for your time.
Respect, Gibbo. Big up. God bless.
Gibbo.